Freedom is not free. Behind every peaceful night we sleep, there's a soldier standing in silence, ready to lay down his life. Some come back home with medals. Some come back wrapped in a flag. This is not a tale of war. It's a tale of courage, of sacrifice, of one man who didn't hesitate when his country called. His name was Captain Arjun Mehra, a soldier, a leader, and a son of the soil who gave everything he had for people he never met. This is his final story, his final mission, and the reason why he'll never be forgotten. Captain Arjun Mehra was born in the quiet hills of Himachal Pradesh, a village where time moved slowly and dreams rarely left the mountains. His father was a school teacher, his mother a homemaker with calloused hands and a heart full of stories. Arjun was just a boy when he first saw a soldier, standing tall during a Republic Day parade on television. He didn't blink, he didn't speak, he just stood there, eyes locked on the screen. That night, he looked up at his father and said, "Papa, one day, I'll wear that uniform." His father chuckled, not out of doubt, but because he saw it, that spark, that fire. While other boys chased cricket balls, Arjun chased discipline, honor, purpose. By 16, he had already memorized the national anthem, the regiments, and the stories of every war hero he could find. He wasn't chasing glory, he was chasing meaning. Arjun's dream found its first real test at the National Defense Academy. The days were long, the nights colder than the barracks he slept in, and every step was pain that shaped him. He wasn't the strongest, he wasn't the fastest, but he was relentless. While others collapsed from exhaustion, Arjun kept running. While some questioned why they joined, he reminded them why they must never quit. One of his instructors once said, "This boy doesn't train for the uniform, he trains for the men who'll depend on him." 4 years later, Arjun didn't just graduate, he earned respect. He was commissioned into the Indian Army as a lieutenant, assigned to a forward base near the line of control. His first posting wasn't glamorous. Frozen boots, constant alert, enemies in the shadows, but he never complained. He sent a voice message to his sister once, just 4 words, "I'm where I belong." Arjun wasn't just a soldier now. He was a protector, standing between danger and the people he loved. Months passed. The mountains remained cold, but the silence, it began to feel uneasy. Intelligence reports warned of possible infiltrations, unfamiliar footprints found near patrol zones, radio signals, scrambled, intercepted, then gone. Something was coming. Arjun knew it. He trained his unit harder, longer marches, sharper drills, tighter watches. One evening, as the sun dipped behind the snowcaps, Arjun gathered his men. He didn't talk like an officer, he spoke like a brother. "We're not just guarding land," he said. "We're guarding lives, our families, their futures. We don't get a second chance." The men nodded, silent, steel. That night, he wrote a letter. "Dear Ma, if this reaches you, it means I won't be coming home. But don't cry. I was born to do this. You raised me for this." He didn't know if he'd need it, but deep down, something told him the time was near, and he was ready. It happened on a moonless night. The silence shattered. Gunfire echoed through the valley. Explosions lit up the dark like dying stars. An enemy unit had breached the ridge, well-armed, ruthless. Arjun's outpost was their target, a strategic supply line that, if captured, would cut off access to 3 nearby villages. Arjun didn't wait for order. He gave them. He split his men into flanks, coordinated return fire, and moved between cover like a shadow. Then came the call. One team was pinned down near a bunker. They had no way out. Arjun didn't hesitate. He rushed toward the front line, bullets tearing through the air. He reached the bunker, covering his men with a hail of gunfire, buying them seconds that meant life or death. He radioed, "Fall back, now! I'll hold them!" They resisted. He insisted. One by one, they pulled back. Arjun stayed, alone, a soldier, a shield, the last to fire, and the first to fall. When reinforcements arrived an hour later, the ridge was secure. Bodies lay scattered. Among them, Arjun, still clutching his rifle, eyes open. He had done it. He had saved them all. Arjun's body was brought home, wrapped in the tricolor. His mother didn't cry. She stood tall, her hands trembling, eyes proud. The letter he had written, it reached her, folded neatly, words soaked in ink and courage. "Don't cry, Ma. I was born to do this." Thousands lined up to pay their respects. Flags lowered, bugles played. A 21-gun salute echoed across the valley. His village school was renamed after him, Captain Arjun Mehra Vidyalaya. His photo now hangs at the entrance, not as a decoration, but as a reminder of sacrifice, of what it means to love your country, not with words, but with everything you are. Young boys in his village began to train harder. Some joined the army. Some wrote his name in their notebooks. His story didn't end on that ridge. It began there, because true heroes never really die. They become legends, and legends live forever. One man, one mission, one final stand that saved countless lives. Captain Arjun Mehra didn't wear a cape. He wore the uniform. He didn't ask to be remembered, but he deserves to be, because a soldier dies twice, once on the battlefield, and again when we forget their name. So let's not forget. If this story moved you, share it. Let the world know who Arjun Mehra was. Subscribe for more real stories of courage, sacrifice, and honor. And the next time you see the flag waving in the sky, remember the price paid to keep it flying.